This is Mystic Umbreon. You don't know who he is. He's most famous for his best team series for Pokemon, where he crafts the best teams in Pokemon. I do have a lot of problems with these teams, but for most of the time, they're pretty decent. But he also made something called the worst teams for Pokemon, where he makes, you know, the absolute worst teams for beating the games. So today, I'm gonna take his worst team for Pokemon Black and White 2 and try to beat it. Let's see how bad these Pokemon truly are. Just to show how bad this challenge actually is, my starter is gonna be a Patrat. Yeah, you know what's even sadder? This isn't as bad as it's gonna get. Oh well, welcome to the team, you little shit. I forgot to mention, but we're doing this in challenge mode too. Yep, making it that much harder on me. Luckily, the first round fight, it ain't that much even in challenge mode. Remember how I said it's gonna get worse? Here's the worst. I have to use a Sunflora on this team. I mean, Sunkern is cute, but base 30 in every stat fucking sucks. Huh, inadequate fits perfectly. A very fitting name. Sunkern versus Azurill, the fight of the century, folks.
7 years later.
And Sunkern was victorious. And it's like a row fight, the same as the first. I just had Sadness to patch attack through his starter. And now we won't see him for another 6 gym badges. I am not exaggerating. And the fight Sharon. Ooh boy, this is a fight. Lead off with Sunkern. I missed my Grass Whistle. He used me for tackle, does half my health. I put him through with Grass Whistle. Set up 3 Groves. He wakes up. I put it back to with Grass Whistle. Set up 2 more Groves. I Mega Drain almost one-shotted. Another Mega Drain checked out Patrat. Then he set out Lillipup. He goes for Work Up. I go for Mega Drain. He goes for Tackle. Does almost all my health. I go for Mega Drain. Then that red. He heals, but a Mega Drain takes him out. Last up is his P-Dub. He goes for Work Up and Quick Attack. I took out a couple Mega Drains. Wow, I swept Charon with a Sunkern of all things. Jesus Christ, Charon, I feel so bad. That was your first battle as a gym leader. And you got swept by a Pokemon with a base stat total of 180. That is not a good start, my man. Oh god, I feel terrible. But thank you for the badge. Oh, Jesus. That's the highlight of the run, honestly. I don't care. Sunkern swept a gym leader. That's never gonna happen again. And here's my next team member, Audino. Yeah, like I said, this team is something else. You know, unless I did it in some challenge a long time ago, I don't think I ever actually used an Audino before. Like, I don't think I've ever seen an Audino's back sprite, so yeah, this is gonna be interesting to use. LW, weirdness. And right before the gym, sadness is evolving. I guess your new name should be depression, huh? Also, fun fact, that black dot is its eye, not its pupil. That red shit around it is not part of it, so when it goes to sleep, it just closes that black dot. Yep, the more you know. It's time to fight Roxy, and first up's Koffman. So now Watchog, I missed my Hypnosis, hits me with Finish Shock. And then I hit my Hypnosis, I set up 3 workups, it wakes up, hits me with Finish Shock, then I return sweep through her entire team. Wow, I'm 2 for 2 at completely sweeping the gym with 1 Pokemon. Roxy, I can't give you gym leader advice, but I can give you Rockstar tips. I'll give you a quote from the Rockstar himself, Bizarre. The first time I had sex, a dirty mattress, no condom, my grandmother, bent over backwards. If you're disgusted by that, ooh-wee, you haven't heard the half of what this guy says. Seriously though, if you want to see how deep the Bizarre rabbit hole goes with how disgusting he can be, listen to this song right here. Yeah, trust me, it is something else. I see you too also have a foul taste in Pokemon. Time to fight the Bug Boy. I lead off with Sunkern, because I want to put the Dover to sleep and hit it with the Leaf Seed. You'll see. Inadequate goes down, send out Watchog. I try to put it back to sleep, but I missed the Hypnosis to hit my next one. Set up 2 workups, took out with a Crunch. Then I return one-shot all of his Pokemon afterwards. Yeah, the worst team, huh, Mystic Umbreon? I'm destroying shit right now. You know, I don't like Watchog advice to the next guy, but I am surprised how good it is right now. That being said, it is like a lot of early game bug types like Butterfree and Vivian. They're good for the start of the game for the high stats, but they fall off hard. Harder than insert music artist you don't like. I'm a master scriptwriter. You know what's funny? This is the hardest fight in the run so far. Not because it's challenging, because I really have nothing for steel types yet. Mystic Umbreon does give you something for steel types, but it's after this Colress fight. Very useful, man. To be fair, though, can't say I really blame him too much. It's the first Colress fight. That being said, though, in that very same video, he did say you get the Thunderbolt TM in the Elite Four after you beat your rival, then immediately said, with these moves, it'll help you get the 8th gym. Yeah, I don't think he actually plays Pokemon. I know I have no influence whatsoever, but don't go out harassing the guy. He obviously loves and plays Pokemon. His whole channel's dedicated to it. I'm just memeing around. Please, don't do anything stupid. I ain't trying to get into any drama. And by the way, here it is, my counter for steel types. It's a Sandshrew. I do like Sandshrew and Sandslash mixed to the next guy, but I do agree with Mystic Umbreon. Sandslash in our reality is just a worse beta version of Excadrill. Like, let's be honest with ourselves. Its shiny's dope, though. LW wasted, because you're wasted potential. The good thing about Sandshrew, though, it evolves 3 levels after you capture it. And would you look at that? It's a Sandslash. I have a soft spot for echidnas. Oh, first encounter chicken grass is a Pansear. I did not expect this, honestly, but Pants is the next Pokemon I'm getting. Fortunately, another steel counter. Thank you, Mr. Umbreon. You know how to pick them. Jokes aside, I do agree. Simisear, it's all of its looks. Its stats are okay. It just looks ugly. I actually like Simisear just Simi Port, but Simisear, no. Perfectly fitting. Debauchery. We're in the boss's city. Means something very important here. This NPC keeps avoiding me. He gives you a sunstone. And now my little Sunkern's evolving. It got way uglier, but its stats are okay now, so I guess that's a fair trade-off. I don't know. You know what? Might as well evolve Pansear too. All the moves that I need before evolutions are here. Mystic Umbreon gave him mostly TM and tutor moves. It is funny, for a Pokemon he hates, he was that bougie with it, but you know what? We roll with it. I'm gonna beat up on the supermodel Elisa. First up, some mole guy. I immediately missed my Rock Tomb. Yeah, Rock Tomb accuracy is shit in this game. It's only 80. That being said, even if it was fixed, I'm the guy that misses Rock Slide 3 times in a row, so maybe it wouldn't help. Well, it was down to a few Rock Tombs. Next up, Shoulder, go for Rock Tomb, gets for Energy Ball. Challenge mode, she got that covered. She heals a critical slash one-shots it. Flaffy Dig one-shots, lets up some Strike, it goes for Stomp and a Dig one-shots it. Well, Umbreon, you were right. Sandslash does destroy Elisa. You know what I've realized? Most Electric-type gyms, you can get a Ground-type, like, basically right before them. Think about it. Lieutenant Surge right next to Diglett Cave. Elisa here, you can get a Sandile, you can get a Trapinch, or you can get a Sandslash. And then Watson's a little more iffy. If you start with Mudkip, you'll marched out by then. Or you can get Jita in Granite Cave. Yeah, Pokemon must not like you Electric-type gym leaders, but thanks for the badge. And the final team member is the ugly Ducklet itself, Ducklet. I have some contempt for this pick because Swanna is my go-to Pokemon in these games for water and flying types, but you know what? It's his list, not mine. But if it was up to me, I'd probably do something like no huge power Azumarill or some shit. I'll call you Tride. And Tride's already evolving. The ugly duckling becomes a beautiful swan. I have to agree, I'd fuck that swan. It's time for the big dick American Clay. He sets out Croc, I send out Swan. I set up a Rain Dance, he sets up a Sandstorm. You bastard, set up another Rain Dance, see with a critical crunch. Once again, you bastard, take out the Bubble Beam. Next up's Onyx, I go for Air Slash, I get a flinch on it luckily, to get out the Bubble Beam. Sand Slash, Bubble Beam one-shots up the Rain ends. Excadrill comes out, Bubble Beam does a one-shot, so he eats the Berry Slash, takes me out. I needed the rain to take out Excadrill, I lost it. I sent out Simisear, finished it with the Flame Burst, and that was Clay. I just love Clay. He has so much personality compared to all the other gym leaders. Little whippersnapper trainers like you pack a punch, keep showing up one after another. I love that line so much. Thank you for the gym badge. I need to stop sipping for the country boy. People already think I'm gay enough. God damn. Next gym leader is Skylar. First up to Swoobat. I send out Simisear. Goes for Attract. I came from Attraction. You fucking horny monkey. My god. Hit with a Rock Slide. Doing a Psychic. Rock Slide. Psychic. She heals. Take out a few more Rock Slides. Swan comes out. Finishes me off with a Surf. I send out Inadequate. Hits me with a Feather Dance. I go for Energy Ball. He goes for Air Slash. Energy Ball. I go down. I send out Watchhawk. Hits me with a Surf. I take it out with a Return. Next up, Sigilyph. Hits me with a Psychic. I go for Crunch, but I don't take it out. Psychic finishes me off. I send out Onono, finish off for Sigilyph for Return. Last up for Skarmory. Send out Rochambeau for Returns and Steel Wings. Onono goes down. Send out Swanna, finish it with a Surf. You know, when I started this challenge, I didn't expect Skylar to be the biggest pain in the ass, but now that I think about it, it kind of makes sense. With their Swanna and Skarmory, I really have nothing for that. Like, the only thing I have for that would be Thunderbolt on Audino, technically, except I don't get that till right before the Elite Four, because it kind of makes sense. Thank you for the Jet Badge. Now moving on to Hugh, I believe. Yeah, it's Hugh. That's how this game works. You know, one big critique I do have this game is Hugh's team is rather boring. Unpheasant, an Elemental Monkey, his starter, then later on a Bouffalon for the final fight. Yeah, it's not very creative. I mean, hell, Sharon and Bianca's team were not creative either, but goddamn. Anyway, Unpheasant has some Detect and Heal, stalling Rock Slide, stick out from Sand Slash. Simi Porks out, Scold one-shots me. I send out good old Sunflora, get burnt from Scold, Energy Ball takes it out. Emboar comes out here with the Leech Tea, go down to Heat Crash. I send out Swanna, take out the Surf, and that was Hugh. The long-awaited rival fight for 6 gyms. Seriously though, we're 6 gyms in, you only have 3 Pokemon. No wonder Team Plaza stole you with Scissors Purloin. You suck, my man. Like, no offense, but you talk about all this rage you have built up for it, you can't fight for shit. And now I need to go heal my team because you killed 2 of them. So I forgot to turn Battle Animations on, but it doesn't really matter because Watchog's Ice Punch goes through all of his Pokemon until Haxorus hit with Ice Punch. He Giant Tails me out. Auto comes out, fishes over return. Wow, Drayden, that's sad. Your mighty team of dragons fell to a Watchog and an Audino of all things. Wow, that was pitiful, honestly, Drayden. Let's see if the Water-type guy and Marlin can do any better, though. I highly doubt it. The final gym leader is Marlin. First up is Whalewood. I leave up a Sandslash, go for Earthquake. Does a one-shot at Scold, one-shots me. Okay, kinda saw that coming. So now Watchog finishes with a return. Next is Manta hit with a return speed with Confuse Ray. He heals. I hit myself. That's lovely. 2 more returns, take it out. Caracasa next go for a return to break the sturdy. Hits me with Rock Slide, go for Crunch. Rock Slide takes me out. So send out Swanna, Stir finishes it off. Last of Shells and 2 Brave Birds do it in. That was Marlin. That was the 8th gym. Yeah, it was a bit tougher than I thought it would be. Granted, I only had Sunflora. Even though I didn't use it, Sunflora's pretty useless, and unfortunately, I'm not gonna have to have Thunderbolt from Marlin before I even get the Thunderbolt TM. I know I harped on that point earlier, but he makes a lot of little mistakes like that. It's like, it doesn't ruin the video or anything, it's just kind of funny to notice. Alright, let's go stop Team Plasma. Like I said at the start, I have a lot of problems with a lot of his teams. Here's an example. His Sunflora knows Grass Whistle and Toxic, doubling up with stats moves. Why? That's completely useless. Also, why Energy Ball instead of Giga Drain? Go full HP recovery. Whatever. You know, I'm actually curious about something. I need you to let me know. Is Zillion even worth being included? He has 2 Cryogonals and a Weavile. He's not that challenging. Rock Slide through his entire team is what I did. So yeah, let me know, because I might start excluding him from these challenges. Like I said, he's pretty weak. Now on to an actual threat. Maybe. Who saw this coming? The guy who has Team Plasma colors works for Team Plasma. First up for Colts is Magneton for Flame Burst. He goes with Thunder Wave. I have a Cherry Berry. He heals. 2 more Flame Bursts. Take it out. Next up's Magneton. Hit with a Flame Burst. It Thunder Waves me. Then it explodes. But Simisear lives at red health. Huh. That was lucky. Says I'm a tank. Finishes Simisear off with a Rock Slide. I send out Sandstorm. Finishes off with an Earthquake. Next up's Behemoth. I hit with Exeter with Energy Ball. Exeter takes it out. Last up is his Cling Clang. Go for Slash with the Air Balloon. Goes for Shift Gear and a Giga Impact. And down goes my Sand Slash. Send out Swan, go for Surf. Leave it at red health. Takes me out with a critical Thunderbolt. I'm pretty sure the crit actually mattered there. God damn it. Send it all, Dina. Do a Giga Impact. I survive it. Return is at 1 HP, but it has to recharge, so return takes it out. Wow, you truly were a threat. Now on to Getsis. Try to fight the leader of Team Plasma Getsis. First with Copper Grease. I send out some floor. He do a Toxic, hit him with Leech Seed. Then I hit him with Toxic. Then I get Crit Energy Ball and take him out. Alright, that was all worthless. Send out Sizer Tail. Hits me with Sludge Wave. I was up at 1. Energy Ball takes him out, getting the Toxic Poison. Wow, that was lucky. Next up is his Electron, send out Aldea, 2 returns, take it out. Toxic comes out to do a Brick Break, take it out with a Psychic. The Drapion comes out, finishes me with a Night Slash. I send out Sand Slash, he gets a critical Night Slash on me. Of course, taking out with the Earthquake. Last of Hydreigon takes me out the Dragon Rush. I send out Swan again, Ice Beam, freeze, another Ice Beam takes it out. What the fuck was that fight? It's finally over. Now we can finally move on to the league and defeat the Elite Four. Let's do this. Actually, no. Unfortunately, here's where the challenge is for one main reason. Mystic Umbreon and all of his wiseness didn't give any of his Pokemon strength in the moveset. Yep, we have a flyer. Completely unnecessary, but nope, no strength. Granted, I would in this video here, but you know what? I came this far, I might as well take on the Elite Four. I'm gonna teach strength to Sand Slash instead of Slash, but yeah. I kind of expected this to happen, though, because let's be honest, these videos, his best teams and worst teams are Control C, Control V, Starter, Bird. I mean, hell, it's kind of boring after a while. Anyway, let's go take on Hugh. Alright, Hugh, this is our final brawl. Let's do this. First up on Fez, hit with the Ice Beam, see what Facade gets a crit. Of course, he heals, go for Ice Beam, that freezes another Ice Beam, takes it out. Next up, Bouffalon. Hit with the Braver, just me out Wild Charge. I send out some floor, hits me with Mega Horn. I barely survive to get out the Energy Ball. Ambor comes out, finishes me with Flamethrower. I send out Sand Slash, take it out with an Earthquake. Last up, Simipour, finishes me with a Surf. I send out Watch Out, take it out in 2 returns. You know, I just realized something. Hugh's Pokemon do not know Thunderbolt. It makes more sense to give you Wild Charge. Thunderbolts are Wild Charge words. Wouldn't make that much of a difference as they're both in Victory Road, but still. Okay, on to Elite Four now. The first lead from him around fighting is Caitlyn. First was from Musharna, I send out Watch Out, go for Crunch, even with Choice Band as a one-shot. It shows you how shit Watch Out truly is. Goes for Hypnosis, I'm asleep, she heals. I'm asleep, I wake up, Crunch takes it out. Next up's Reuniclus. Crunch is a one-shot, so we have Focus Plus, and their Crunch takes it out. Next up's Metagross, takes me out with Bullet Punch. Send out Simisear, and a Flamethrower one-shots it. Sends out the Goth Mommy, it goes for Calm Mind, and go for Acrobatics, Psychic, Acrobatics, for more Acrobatics, take it out. Last up, Sigilyph takes out my Simisear, I send out Sandslash, barely take an Ice Beam, and Rock Slide one-shots it. The next one up is the fanfiction writer herself, Chantel. Send out Saturn with a Crunch, it gets a Critical Psychic on me. That's lovely, another Crunch, Scour, Cofagrigus. Next is her Golurk, hit with Crunch, and I one-shot it. Chandelure takes me out with the Fire Blast as a Choice Scarf. It's not Debauchery, hits me with a Fire Blast, I hit with a couple Rock Slides, it goes down. Gripling comes out, hit with Rock Slide, finishes me with a Thunderbolt. I send out Wasted, she heals, I hit with a Rock Slide, I miss it. Hits me with Shadow Ball, Rock Slide takes it out. Last of Spinette, hit with an Earthquake, takes me out with a Psychic. Why does all of our Pokemon do Psychic? Send out Swanna, finish it with a Surf. Next one up is Grimsley. He sends out his Life Heart, I send out my Watch. I fake out normal gem, I hit it with a Return, take it out. Next up is his Scrap. Here, Return, takes me out the High Jump. Send out Sand Slash, finish with an Earthquake. Send out Croc, Intimidate, lowers my attack. Send out Swanna, Earthquake does nothing, Surf one-shots it. Absol comes out, go for Braver. It literally lives out 1 HP. He heals, I go for Surface, he heals, another Surf takes it out. Last of Space, I hit it with Surf, takes me out the critical Night Slash, send out Sand Slash, finish with an Earthquake. The final Elite Four members, Marshall. First up's Throw. I hit it with the Leech Seed and a Toxic, but Storm Throws take out my Sunflora. Yeah, I was kind of trying to whittle down Throw, because Throw is a bulky as shit. Anyway, send out Swanna, Brave Bird one-shots it. The counter comes out, Brave Bird surprisingly one-shots it, and Sock. I know this thing got sturdy, so I send out Sand Slash, take the Rock Slide, take out a couple Earthquakes. Me and Shell goes for a U-turn for some reason, gets out the Lucario. Earthquake takes out the Lucario. Okay, you just killed probably your best Pokemon. Then me and Chad goes for a bounce, it was the Earthquake, Strength. Sand Slash eventually does go down. Send out Swanna, finish it with a Surf. Honestly, that Elite Four was surprisingly tough. Let's see if Iris can do any better. And perfect timing with the Lights, Iris. Then to fight the champion, Iris. She sent out the Hydreigon, I send out Swanna. Even with Choice Specs, Ice Beam does a one-shot. It barely does. It's happening with Dragon Pulse. She heals, 2 more Ice Beams, take it out. Next up, Slapper. Send out Aldino, hits me with a Thunder. I hit it with Return, hits me with a Blizzard, it puts me to sleep, then a Hydro Pump takes me out. Wow, you hit all your low accuracy moves. You lucky bitch. I send out Debauchery, finish Lapras with a Rock Slide. Next up's Aggron, Superpower one-shots it. Next up is Archeops. I send out some Flora to sack off, then I send out Swanna, take it out with the Surf. Send out Sandshot, go for a couple Earthquakes, a couple Outrage, takes out Sandslash. Send out Swanna, Ice Beam takes it out. Last up Taxus, Ice Beam goes into Focus Sash, takes out Swanna with an Outrage. I send out Watchog, take the Outrage at 6 health, finish with an Ice Punch, and I was a champion. To say, that was probably the hardest Elite Four I've had in a while. Yeah, surprisingly for a worse team for Black and White 2, this team kind of shreds. I mean, Audino, you might not see much of it. That thing was a powerhouse, honestly. Anyway, like I said, don't go send Mystic Umbreon any hate. Like, all these were jokes. I actually truly enjoy his channel. Anyway, I hope you all like, subscribe, comment, see the future, all the bullshit, and I'll see y'all later. Peace, bitches.